Hello, Saints Gaming CA Nation. I'm your host for today, Matthias, also known as Motheyes, and I'm joined by Theo, the Holy Juan, and we have some fun stuff to present to you today.
Yeah, we have our Academy COD team first time on stream. They've had a great season so far, 5-1 in both of their leagues, and they're looking to continue their winning ways today.
Yeah, they're looking to keep dominating. They're currently 5-1 here in the NACE Varsity Plus division, and they're going to be going up against Baldwin, Wallace University, who's not having the best run so far. They're 2-4, so it's looking very favorable for the Saints. But we could speculate all we want on what's going to happen, what could happen. But why don't we hear from the players themselves? We have Sarek Factions, the team captain himself. All right, he's going to be walking on right in here.
Get in the middle here.
Get comfortable right in the middle.
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
It's going good.
Well.
It's going good. How's it going for you? How are you feeling going into this?
I think I've been pleasantly surprised with how our team has played so far this year. I'm fairly confident. We played this team on LAN earlier this year, and we beat them there as well. So, but you know, anything can happen on game day. So we're coming in locked and loaded for sure.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, you guys are off to a hot start this season and trying to finish it out strong. What would you guys say is like your biggest key to success to having such a good season so far?
Definitely Bendy, for sure. Bendy's been the game changer for us all year. He makes everybody else's job a little bit easier. But like our best maps are when we're playing together well as a team. And it's not one person popping off. It's kind of everybody just doing their job and takes the pressure off everybody else when that happens. So.
Yeah.
One thing I'm very curious about, everybody's playing Black Ops 6 right now, right? How do you stay on the controls and feels of Modern Warfare 3? Are you playing it, or are you trying to stay away until you can flip over? What's the strat?
It's Black Ops 6 is, if I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't enjoying it more than Modern Warfare 3, but it's been a tough balance for sure. But honestly, I feel like whenever I switch back to Modern Warfare 3 after playing Black Ops 6, the guns are just so much easier to shoot. My movement's better. So I guess it's been helping us in a way, kind of, too.
That's good. That's good. You know, you feel a little bit more in control there.
Yeah,
for sure.
You guys are off to, as we said, a great season. What would you say your expectations are for both of your leagues this far in the season?
Strictly we're looking good right now at Modern Warfare 3. I think I'd be disappointed with anything less than second place right now, which is where we are. So we're trying to win, for sure.
That's great. And one last question before we go. What's your prediction for maps tonight? Do you think it's going to be 3-0 or 3-2? What do you think?
3-0. We got to go 3-0. It has to be. We're playing our best map 1, so we're going to hopefully get off to a nice hot start, and we go from there.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us here. Good luck on your game, and we'll see you soon. Good luck, Sarek. All right. And now, with the interview over, now we can get into the nitty-gritty. We've heard from the players themselves. How are we feeling about this, Theo?
I mean, from the look of things, very, very confident. As Faction said, a bit surprised by the fact that they had such a good season so far, but the results are there. They are 5-1, and as he said, Bendy has kind of been their star player, you know, kind of a veteran in the Saints COD sphere here, now on the Academy team, putting in the work. I'm definitely wouldn't be surprised if he's a top performer today.
Yeah, there's a lot of varsity talent here on this roster as well.
Zarin.
Not to put anyone else that wasn't down. Zarin, the coach for the COD team, is there. So maybe he doesn't have the high-level mechanical skills that some of those varsity players have, but he has all that knowledge and all that experience to dish out to this Academy team. So I'm not too surprised that they're doing this well.
Yeah, I mean, I took a look at the roster and I instantly understood their success. And we could talk about their opponents a little bit. 2-4, not, as you said, not the best season for them so far. Saints feel like a big favorite going into this one. Let's get maybe a quick prediction off before we get into the game.
I'm gonna have to corroborate his story there. I think it's gonna be a 3-0, possibility for a 3-1, but I don't see that likely.
And, you know, our varsity COD team, you know, they're dominant on the respawn game modes. In the search and destroy, they struggle a little bit. What do you think our Academy team is on that same page, where maybe they just dominate the respawns and maybe have a little bit more struggles on S&D, or do you think that they're the complete package?
If you had me be a betting man, if you had to make me put money on it, I would say they probably have the same strats, because Zarin's on that team.
Yeah.
I know he probably has the same comfortability with going with these strats. stats, right, and the knowledge that he brings. But I would love to be surprised and see something completely different.
I would love to see something as well. I mean, we're getting ready for the game, but before we get into that one, we're going to throw it to a very, very quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the first map.
Hello, everybody. We are back and better than ever. We are going to be getting into this game against Baldwin Wallace University relatively soon. But before we do, this might be one of the last few games of Modern Warfare we have the joy of casting. And Theo, let's reminisce. What are you going to miss from this game? Anything? Or are you just excited for the future?
I mean, I like the game. I've casted a good amount. A lot of good moments for Saints on this game. They were very dominant on this game, but we're moving into Black Ops 6 slowly. You know, it's been out. Everyone has played it. It's looking pretty good so far. I mean, a lot of players are pretty happy with the game. The zombies aspect of the game is also really good from what I heard. So I think players will miss it, but since the new COD is looking very promising, I don't think they're going to be too upset with moving over to Black Ops 6.
I'd have to agree right there with you. And speaking of Black Ops 6, we're going to do a shameless plug right here, right now. We are going to be doing TXP from the Nexus right here this coming weekend. So if you're a fan of COD, make sure to tune in then. You might see some familiar faces, you might not, but we shall see. That's all up in the air. But you'll get to see some Black Ops 6 action at the highest level, and that is going to be something you're not going to want to miss.
Yeah, LANs are always so much fun, and the fact we get to host one of the first, if not the first, Black Ops 6 LAN, I mean, it's exciting for everyone involved. We're going to see, as you said, the highest level of competition with that new movement and all that funky stuff. I mean, it's going to be a crazy watch. Like, we play the game, we're like, oh, you know, we're okay. We see these guys doing some ridiculous stuff. I mean, I couldn't be more excited for the weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure we've all done something crazy in Black Ops 6 too, you know, with the new diving and rotation. I've dived out of windows across a map, gotten a sick headshot, and woken up my entire house by screaming too loud. But I'm excited to see what actual pros are going to be doing with that. It's going to be very, very exciting.
Yeah, and the gunplay feels nice. It's like you can use a lot of weapons. It's not like there's like one or two weapons you have to use because they're just too strong. And, you know, hopefully Call of Duty gets updated regularly to make sure that, you know, they can provide the best product possible.
Yeah, I'm curious about that because I've seen some talk on Twitter that they're going to gentleman's agreement to try and not use the XM4, you know, the base assault rifle.
Yeah.
Because some people say it's a little too strong.
It is pretty strong.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You know, I like having a variety as long as everyone's not using the same weapon. I'll be happy either way.
And it's also a relatively new game. There's a lot of things that just haven't been found out. I guarantee you in like a couple days or even a week, there's going to be something, some attachment on some weapon that just makes it really strong. I saw some assault rifle that had like a 3-round burst, and if you hit all 3 bullets, it just killed instantly.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
That's pretty strong. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of crazy artillery we get to see.
Yeah, once we get a Kimbo rocket launcher, that's going to be the meta right there. But speaking of the meta, we are trying to get into this game. We're not quite there just yet. I'm sure you're all wondering why we're still yapping here, but I'm sure we'll get there soon. That's just Call of Duty. That's something I'm hoping for Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
The lobbies to be fixed and work a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of a big problem with Modern Warfare. The lobbies sometimes just explode, and it takes very long to get into these custom games, which, as you said, I really hope Black Ops 6 it gets together. And I'd assume they would be able to, you know, I feel like a lot has gone into this Black Ops 6 game, and it's not like they just kind of threw it out there. They were prepared to release the full game, and, you know, I think so far it's been pretty successful.
It's been very successful so far, but once we get into this game, we're going to be back to Modern Warfare 3, back in the past, a year ago. We got to think about where we all were a year ago and how much we've grown. I know I wasn't in the esports class like I am now. I was taking business was what I was taking. That was pretty fun. But it was not my calling. I love casting. I love what we're doing right here, right now. So that's where I am today.
Yeah, I mean, I started casting randomly, and now it's been like my 3rd year here. So it's been a blast for sure. And you know, with all these new games coming up, we always get to see the new players, new faces coming in. It's just fun to watch. But you know, on this team, we have a couple veterans with Bendians there, and so it's gonna be fun to watch. You see some of our veterans put on a show, but mixed in with some rookies, they could really it could really be a lot of fun action.
Yeah, that's something I really like. You know, with a new team comes new tactics, and if everyone, Saren, if everyone's not just a laser beaming with those rifles, it makes you play a little bit differently. You have to really think about your positioning, where you're at, where the enemy is. But there's the team locked in and ready. I'm sure we're going to be heading in soon enough. We're just still waiting on that game.
Yeah, still waiting. Not too sure why. This is typical Modern Warfare stuff. We're kind of used to. We're kind of used to this. Let's talk about the weather in these last few
it's
days.
crazy
I
right
mean,
now.
we're like in Miami or something. I'm walking outside with a little jacket on, and I'm drenched in sweat. I mean, this has been quite the turnaround. Global warming or what? I don't know what's going on here. The election blew up our side of the continent, I guess, and it's just so warm.
It is so warm. I take a jacket with me for inside time because I find people are putting on their AC and that makes it a little bit too cold, but places like this don't have windows to open, so I get it.
Can't pop
but
a window.
Either way, it's absolutely wild that we're at the first week of November and it's 20 degrees outside.
Yeah, the crazy thing is usually people say Canada's cold up north over there. It's not cold in Windsor.
It's not cold.
It's very, very nice out. I mean, you wouldn't expect this kind of weather. What are you? Let's take some predictions for our winter. Do you think we're gonna get a snowy winter, or are we gonna get one like last year where it was just like a little bit? Still, not a lot of snow, just a little bit here and there.
I'm predicting a 3-0 for the winter. It's gonna be the harshest winter we've ever seen. No, it should be. I think with these weather changes, it's usually going either way on the extremes. Either it's pretty hot or pretty cold. I think we're going to have weeks where it's an absolute blizzard out here. It's going to be very cold, very icy. We're going to have to stay inside. Then we're going to have weeks where it all just melts away. I remember that was last year. It was like water everywhere after a week. It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully the weather is okay. It's not too bad for the winter, but we are getting some confirmations. We're going in within a minute. What can we squeeze in this last minute of free time we have before the game
We did the weather. We did a little bit of politics. We did
some classes. We done
reflection.
How have your Smash classes been going as of late? You know, you can talk about the Smash class LAN.
Smash Class LAN, you're right. We're gonna have the midterms of Smash Class, and I think it's next week. Yeah, next weekend. It's going to be happening on the next Sunday. And it should be one heck of a time. I think we're going to be having Rivals of Aether 2 as the star of the show there. Another Smash Bros-like game. It's an indie game. But, you know, the last Smash game that came out was in 2018. So people aren't too keen on it. They're a little bit tired. The last major update was nearly 3 or 4 years ago now. So it's a nice breath of fresh air to have a new platformer fighter in this series. But we're not just going to have platform fighters there. We're going to have all the usual suspects. I'm sure we're going to have Tekken in there somewhere, Street Fighter, as long as there's enough popularity.
Yeah, you know, it's awesome to see. Since I've been here at the Saints, there were not like many things like that here 2 or 3 years ago, but since I've been here, we're gonna have a COD LAN, we're gonna have that Smash midterm, we're gonna have the Winter Wonderland. I mean, just the college, St. Clair, has been putting on a show so far this semester.
I don't think it's just the college. I think we have to thank the events manager herself, Val.
Absolutely.
She brought in all this major stuff. She's always so busy, putting in so much work to improve everything over here. So shouts out to Val, and I'm sure the rest of the team too has their hand in it as well. But with all that being said, I think we're going to throw it over to a very quick break.
We're getting into
the game? Okay, never mind. I don't have the comms. You do, but we're in it.
Yeah, the game has started underway. It's going to be Bendy Factions, Malabat for the Saints. Wallace University is going to have corrupted TJ Fish, E10 and Zaki. TJ Fish going to find that trade. Factions finds a second. Zaki finds one with the nade. Quick 2-for-2 trade, but it's going to be Wallace who do get some points on the hard point, and they're right back in here. You can see they're focusing on getting as many points early, but Saints are just focusing on getting better positioning early.
Yeah, when you're down in this series, in the tournament, like B Wallace is, you definitely want to try and get yourself back in the swing of things. You have the fire lit under you. Meanwhile, St. Clair, they want to keep their reputation here. You can definitely tell they're going tit for tat here. Get shot up, needs to rotate over. Not going to get very much on that first hard point. Maybe that's the wake-up call the Saints need.
Yeah, it's going to be the Saints getting the last few seconds of this garbage time, and only 21 points of the first hardpoint has been captured by both sides combined, but this hardpoint can get really chaotic, corrupted. Going to find the opening pick, and Zaki finding a second. It's going to be Baldwin Wallace with a great start to this map as Saints struggling very early on. Let's see how they decide to play the retake. Bendy was told to be kind of their star player here, looking to make the big play on that point. Zaren and Bendy going to find the first few picks. Bendy gets traded out, and so does Malov. And Wallace are doing a great job of finding the trades back, but finally it's going to be Saints who are able to retake that positioning.
Saints retake the positioning. If they can hold this one all the way, they'll be able to tie the points or even get into the lead here. Malov and Zaren getting a double kill is going to be major, but Corrupted takes out Zaren, stopping him in his tracks. TJ Fish gets a nice kill up top. Gonna get another kill. Malov being taken down, but all the while the Saints are bunkered in on this point. They're gonna stretch into the lead.
Yeah, Factions didn't take any challenges there, but it's gonna be Baldwin Wallace University who have really good positioning for this next hard point. See how the Saints decide to play the retake. Factions finds an opening pick onto Corrupted, and there's gonna be another one going down onto TJ Fish. Malov does fall down in the process, but nice shots there from Zaren onto 10E. It's gonna force Wallace to reset here. Only one player on the point. Bendy's gonna find the one pushing into the spawn. He knows Corrupted sitting there and does not win that challenge. It's gonna be actually Baldwin Wallace University finding all the kills as they try to extend their lead.
Trying to extend their lead, and already I think the Saints are having more than they bargained for here. This is looking to be a very explosive match already, so close into it. B. Wallace back into the lead, dodging grenades left and right. They have the high ground, they have all the angles. TJ Fish going to be taken down. Faction's going to take one down as well. They're all falling down, but someone from the Saints needs to get onto the point.
And it's going to be Baldwin Wallace University with the good spawn, so they will get that garbage time. But you can see 10E's on a massive, massive flank here. If he can get a couple kills here and give the spawns to his team, I mean, this would flip the map on its head. And you can see Saints don't have those good spawns again. They do lose those spawns on the flip map. That's a huge play by 10E that might go unnoticed. But now it's going to be hard for the Saints to retake this hard point. Bendy and Mallow find a couple, but all the respawns are going to come back into that corner. No, the Saints able to take enough control of the map to the point where it's not a lot of time for Baldwin University here. They're still struggling to get onto this hard point though, as it's a nice job from the opponents to find every single kill needed.
Yeah, they're looking for all the kills here, but Theo, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. They seem to not have a very good time taking these points. I mean, the defensive plays from B. Wallace is just impeccable, but now, yes, they say that, they cast a curse that the Saints are in control, and as I say that, they lose it once again.
And 10E's on a 5-kill spree. That's a huge kill from Factions there to make sure no kill streaks come out. That could have been a big swing in the map there for the side of B. Wallace, but it's going to be Saints getting the last garbage time here, but they really need to lock in if they want to win this map. I mean, they're simply just getting outplayed at the moment. Bendy gonna throw out a trophy there in that power position. Looking to find some kills. There we go. Finds the one. Needs some help from the rest of the team. Spots out the second. Corrupted gets taken another 1 HP. Bendy does lose that one-on-one challenge. And I mean, so much time here for Baldwin Wallace University. Saints need to find a way back into this map.
Find their way back in, and it looks like they might find it right here on Malov, but can't quite find the kill, and now they get taken down. TJ Fish is just absolutely going wild along with 10E. Those are the ones to take down on the side of B. Walls. The Saints can get those opening picks. They should be able to worm their way on a site.
Yeah, Saints struggling to find kills. They do find one there from Factions. 10E though, finding every kill needed. Big plays there as Wallace gets the entire point here almost. They get such a huge lead on this one. Saints are going to need to be near perfect if they want to come back into this one, but it is still very winnable for their side. They're finding kills left and right. Corrupted though on a huge flank, picks up one onto Zaren. These flanks from Baldwin Wallace University have been impeccable so far on this map, and they're finding kills left and right. Saints just cannot get a foothold in this game so far.
Quite get a foothold here, but if I know Rock Climbers, they don't give up. And much like Rock Climbers, he's going to slide into this crevice here, get onto the site, and try and make a nasty hold. But it's going to be Zaki from up top taking them down. Now Factions has the tough job of trying to dodge this guard duty here. The watchtower is going to take out Bendy. Still on the site, still getting the score for his team, but TJ Fish going to shut him down.
Yeah, great retake there. Saints cannot hold on to the hard point. That's going to be another flank here from 10E. I mean, he's getting in these positions so easily. Bendy finds one, can't find, does find a second, but does not get much more. TJ Fish on this site, just getting every single tick, and it's just going to be a huge lead for Baldwin Wallace here with the next hard point coming up. Saints need to start getting back into this map. There's going to be a kill by Zaren on the hard point, which is going to give Saints the initial good start to this one, and they need to play an impeccable defense of this hard point. They want to hold on. 10E going to be the first one. If he jumps through this window, will fall down. There's going to be a couple early picks for the Saints, and now Malov finds one more. Corrupted does find a couple, but the flank is there from Faction. It's going to be Saints holding on to this time and finally getting some points on the board.
Getting some points on the board here. 10E. The one to look out for, roaming behind this tank. Bendy goes for it, but he's ready for it. And now the Saints are on the point. They need a good long hold here to try and get themselves back into this thing.
Clean wipe.
They can't get it. It flips over.
That was just a clean wipe from Baldwin Wallace University. Not a single kill. Went over to the Saints, and now Saints gonna come in here, get these last few seconds on this point. But I'm sure Baldwin Wallace University are very happy with that happening. 10E, double kill. They're on to Factions and Bendy. I mean, Saints need to desperately get back on the track of things as 10E is completely annihilating them. 19 and 11, one kill away from those streaks. Saints having a rough time of eliminating him, takes him out there, and need to get to the hard point quickly. Zaren going to be the first one to swing here with a teammate. Do they know that there's one right behind here? They do find the initial pick, but Zaki finds a couple, finds three, and as I say that, those Saints find a couple trades back. Bendy just trying to find something, jumps into the water, going to go for a quick dip to cool himself down, as Saints need to be poised if they want to come back in this map. Nobody's on this hard point. Finally, the Saints get a touch on it, but it's going to be Baldwin Wallace University trying to find the retake. A couple good kills there. Still Saints maintaining control.
Maintaining control, maintaining a steady hand. They need to try and flip this one over as B. Wallace is looking to be the one to take this one. Oh, but Bendy gets a double kill. That's what you need to see if you want to get back into the swing of things. Now approaching from behind. Bendy gets a nice flank, takes one out, but still B. Wallace just has the holds, and they have double the amount the points Saints have.
But Saints have a great start to the setup on this next hard point. They've gotten a lot of long-range picks here, but yet again, on the flank, one falls. Faction is going to be the next one to fall, and Saints just cannot hold on to their power positions. 10E is going ballistic, getting that double kill now. As the control is going to be retaken here, and you can see Baldwin Wallace University, as soon as they're able to get onto the point, they sprint onto it as Saints trying to come back into this map. Nice kills left and right for them, but the spawns are on the side of Baldwin Wallace University, but Saints find one. Factions looking for the seconds, able to find it. Finally, they're going to get their foot onto the hard point. It's going to be just one member here left for the side of Baldwin Wallace University, and it looks like they're willing to give up the rest of this time. Bendy stays alive on 1 HP, going to get a couple crucial more seconds there for the Saints as they look to rotate to the next hard point.
Looking to rotate on over now. B. Wallace University just so close to closing this one out. I mean, if they hold this one all the way, they'll be winning.
They absolutely will be. So Saints have zero room for error now. They do find a quick trade, but Zaren just tries to jump on the point, gets taken down. Factions finds one. Can they eliminate the person on the hard point though? No, this time is still ticking and ticking. Finally, Factions gonna be able to find one alongside Malava. Saints retake the hard point, but it's do or die now. Have to play every single play perfectly. You need to find every kill possible. Corrupted though, gonna find a Bendy on the entry here. How will the Saints play? This defense won't be too good, but Zaren finds one. Factions finds a trade, can't find a third. Zaren does find that trade, but it is still on the point for the B. Wallace University. Finally, Saints get a kill, but every single matters so much more for Baldwin as they put themselves within 32 of winning.
They're within 32 of winning, and that is so crucial here. They need to hold it, and it looks like the Saints have found something within themselves to stay in this fight. Just one or two more hard points stands between them and victory, as long as they can turn around right here, right now. Things are looking up for them. But right now, B. Wallace, hungry for this point, dives in. They take out 10E. They lured him out with that point, and now they need to get on that point themselves. But wow, TJ Fish finding a key kill.
Yeah, finds one, but the rest of the Saints are doing a great job. Bendy there is on a 4 streak. If he can get some streaks here, would be nice for him. Finds one more. There's going to be one around that corner. He's not going to be able to find that one. No kill streaks for the side of the Saints. And it's going to be Baldwin, Wallace University getting full control of this point. They can't close out the map right here, but Saints don't want to give up the rest of the time. It looks like they will do exactly that, though. And they're going to be playing for the next hard point, which is a very risky play.
It's going to be a very, very risky play. I mean, B. Wallace will only need a few seconds on that point, and that will spell the end for the Saints, especially when they're decently close enough to turn this around. If they get 1 or 2 good holds, they could take this one. But it's all about getting those few holes. But all of Baldwin Wallace here is on this last hard point. The Saints need to get in here and shake things up, or else it's all going to be doom. They're 5 seconds away from victory. The Saints diving in. You can tell they're getting desperate. They're running in. The Renetti kill gets 1 for Bendy. 3 points away. They're stopped. But can they hold this? Can the Saints hold this one all the way out to the end?
I mean, Saints need to win literally every single gunfight for the rest of the map. And you can see 10E, he's completely fine with giving up this crucial time as he's just sitting in the back of that map, waiting for someone from the Saints to make a mistake. It's going to be finally him pushing into the site all alone, finds one. If he found that second, would have been map over, but I think this is going to be the map 249 and 250 as Baldwin Wallace University take the first map in pretty dominant fashion.
And I think that was a bit of an upset. You can tell the looks on the team's faces. That is not what they expected going into this. This team is 2-4. They're 5-1. Just numbers, math-wise, it should be in their favor. They should be winning this one. But that just goes to show you can't always trust the performance on the league stats.
Yeah. I mean, that was just a great map from Baldwin Wallace University. I mean, have to give credit where credit's due. They simply outfragged the Saints, and in those crucial flank scenarios to flip spawns a couple times, 10E made the big play for his team, and I think Saints were just underestimating their opponents a little bit. I think that's the main reason to why they lost that map, but still a lot of series to go. It's a best of 5. We're going to be heading to the Search and Destroy game mode.
Yeah, so it looks like our predictions of 3-0 are shattered and dashed, but now we'll see if they can clean it up for the 3-1 and get their sweep going their way. With all that being said, we're going to throw it over to a very quick break and be right back with Game 2. And here we are on the second map. Baldwin Wallace University taking game one. St. Clair. Now's the work cut out.
Yeah, they have their work cut out for them. Let's see how they fare on the search and destroy game mode. Bendy going to be starting things off quickly. Finds TJ Fish early on and finds a second. Nice 2 kills from Bendy. Should give the Saints a nice boost to the start of this map. There's going to be a flashbang coming out. I don't know if they know that Corrupt is laying down on the floor here. They do not. Bendy is going to be the first one to go down. The trade should come through, but does not. Saints did not use their numbers advantage well on that little push, but Malov finds a nice pick. Makes it a 3v1. Going to be only Zaki left remaining.
Only Zaki left remaining on the side of B. Wallace. It's not looking good for them. There's still a bomb in hand. It's not all over yet. I mean, with how explosive these games have been, if he gets a kill here, lies in wait, he can maybe turn things around for himself.
Yeah, patiently waiting Factions has no idea that there's a 1 behind it, but now 2v1, Saints know exactly where the player is, knows that the B push is going to be coming through. Zaki takes some shots there, but is able to stay alive. Going to go back through the vents, maybe towards A. I don't hate
risky.
that play from him, but does he have enough time to get there, plant the bomb? Saints don't seem to realize that that has been the play here, as now you're finally going to see Malov rotating over. He should get the angle here as he's planting it, but he's not going to push just yet. Finally pushes through. The plant does go down, but still a very nice, smooth round for the Saints off the back of Bendy's opening picks.
Yeah, beautiful opener by Bendy. That's what you need to see to get yourself back in the game. Props to Malov for closing that one out. But now the Saints are back in the swing of things, and I think you might be right. Maybe S and D is their game mode here. A little bit of a role reversal between this and the Varsity team.
Yeah, they're off to a great start there, but it is just one round on the defensive side, which is usually a little bit more favored in the search and destroy game modes. Let's see how Saints decide to play on the attack here. This is not a map that we have seen too much, especially search and destroy wise, so interesting to see what teams have drawn up for this attack. It's going to be a 4-man A push here from the side of the Saints, and they are looking to go quickly. They are not taking their time at all, but that's a nice concuss, gets onto 2. Still, nobody going to fall down. 10E looking for the angle here. Corrupted has a nice swing as well, but nothing going to come through. The flank is there, and I don't think Bendy has spotted that one out. Bendy just sitting in the spawn, waiting for a flank. There's already 2 members, though, that have moved on, but Saints have knowledge of this being the case. Bendy finds one. Can he find a second? Zaki finds Malov here, but is in a bit of a sticky situation. Can the Saints pick him off? It's going to be Bendy in a one-on-one. He doesn't win that one out. The trade from Factions doesn't come out either, and it's a nice round from Baldwin Wallace so far. But finally, there's going to be Factions picking up that kill. One-on-one situation. Both players probably going to meet around this corner. I don't think Factions is expecting that one, though. Nice play there from Baldwin Wallace University to bring that one home.
Bringing it at home, it's 1-1, looking close once again. But if we keep up this pace, this Saints should be the ones taking it. But it's all a big if. Baldwin Wallace might have just had a bit of a misstep that first game. I mean, falling 2 of your best players at the straight of the beginning of the match is not how you want to start things out.
Yeah, absolutely not. As the Saints are looking to rally here and get some round streaks here, as they are struggling a little bit after that last round, but should try to stay as focused as possible back on the defensive end. It's going to be an A push coming out from Wallace University here, and they have the site completely for free. They should be looking to get that plant down as soon as possible. Saints have a 2-man B, 2-man mid setup as they're gonna look to push through. TJ Fish will give up his position and try and let the plant go down. Here it goes, 40 seconds for the Saints to respond, and they have no idea TJ Fish is still in the spawn as the flank from the attacking side is gonna be huge unless the Saints can break through really quickly. There's gonna be TJ Fish though, finding a couple picks. Yet again, these flank positions have just been proven to be so crucial for Baldwin Wallace University. Saints need to start checking their corners a little bit more. Factions gonna go around the corner and gets taken down. It's a 2-1 lead for Baldwin Wallace University.
2-1. Things not looking good for the Saints. They need to get their footing and need to get one soon. I mean, Corrupted, just gotta watch these corners a little bit stronger. It seems like Baldwin Wallace loves these snake rat angles here, just holding them like a prey holds the corner right before they strike and get their meal.
Yeah, I think Saints definitely have to improve a little bit on checking their corners, as time and time again these flank positions from Baldwin Wallace University have just been getting them free kills, and these are huge rounds. They're getting in this search and destroy. Saints need to bring a couple rounds back here, and it looks like it's going to be a B push. That's going to be the option here for the Saints. They move relatively quickly. They can get this plant down complete for free, but you can see now they're a little bit scared of the flanks. Bendy though on his own will find one, does get taken out, so the numbers advantage is nullified, but the rotates are here in time. Now Saints don't have the freest to plant anymore. Factions is going to go for it though, and it looks like the plant will be going down as Baldwin look to reset.
Baldwin looking to reset. St. Clair College has the bomb down, and now with 30 seconds remaining till this thing detonates, it's all on the defense. Things have slowed down to a crawl. No one wants to overcommit here. Corrupted throwing the grenade, looking for the flank. Does he know there's someone prone here by the pool? Factions gets one. Saren gets the other. TJ Fish, last one remaining, and that's going to be the Saints getting a much-needed win.
And you could see when the Saints are the one just waiting for their opponents to push into them, I mean, it works out well for them. They get the nice early kills, and yes, TJ Fish does pick one off, but they have that crossfire. Malov finds that kill there to give the Saints another round, and just like that, we're back to a tie game.
2-2. It's all about who takes the lead and holds it, as all kings may fall one day. Now, it's all up to B Wallace University. Try and stay pace, get themselves back in the lead here. They are on the attack, and with how this game's been going, it should go their way.
I mean, anything's possible. Tie game. Need to take it one round at a time. Faction's gonna have a lot of work to do here. Has 3 members. Picks off one. Almost picks off the second. Doesn't have enough health to do so. And Zaren falls as well. It's gonna be another quick plant coming down from Baldwin University. Saints just have 0-0 defense against it so far. But Bendy on the flank finds the crucial pick. Malov cannot find the shots there. I don't know if he knows there's a second player there around this corner. Bendy gonna be the first one to push in there. Spots out one. Is gonna be able to take that one down. Second is very far away. Bendy has no idea where this player is. If he just stuck the defuse there, maybe could have got it, but 10E has been so slippery for this side of Baldwin. Wallace University, Bendy finds the shots, but now needs to go for the defuse. Will try and get that one down. Gets off, 10 seconds left. Nice play there from 10E. Baldwin Wallace take a 3-2 lead.
3-2, and now our prediction is not looking very likely. This is a very close game so far. Getting the final kill, Baldwin Wallace once again in the lead, but it seems like the attacker side is the one who gets the win between these teams.
I mean, Saints definitely need to try and slow down their opponents on the attacking side. They're just letting them walk into the side, get the plant down, and after that, it becomes a bit chaotic. And Saints just have not been able to find the right kills, but still a very close game. It looks like it's going to be a B push coming out here for our Saints. They have a 3-on-1 advantage on this site. They can pounce quickly, could have a great start to this round. Zaren can look for something. Bendy though, yet again, kind of by himself on the Giga flank, is able to pick up one, and I think off the back of that kill, Saints might rotate it back over to A.
Back over to A, and hey, Malov gets the kill. This might be what they need. Down to 1, it's Zaki on a lonesome, gets a kill, bringing this to 1-3. But I've seen this before. Zaki gonna be taken down.
And it's an easy round for the Saints. They seem to love to send Bendy on the solo missions and let him do his own thing, and it's worked out for them a couple times. They've won every attacking round. I mean, on the defensive end, though, we're definitely going to have to see them be a little bit more sharp as they're struggling to slow down their opponents.
Can't slow them down just yet. They're like a runaway train. And speaking of runaway trains, they're going to keep on chugging through this match. It's a tie game, 3-3. But it's not going to be tied forever. Final score is 6. So we shall see who the victory is after these rounds. Every round is going to matter more and more, though, as we get further into this one. Those trophy systems doing work, detonating all that ordnance. Now, looks like they're going to do a full-on rotate over to B.
And we finally see a good defensive stop from the Saints here on this A site, but it's going to lead to a forced retake on the B site. You could see Baldwin, Wallace University are not fearful of anything. They just sprint into the site. They get the plant down and they read the Saints play perfectly. Now with the plant going down, Bendy is going to be the first one to fall. And yet again, it's going to be a defense now for the side of Baldwin as they have found the plant time again. And the Saints just, they don't have too much time to work with when it comes down to those last second situations. The team with the bomb planted is definitely in favor, and I think Saints just playing this one a little bit too slowly here. Malov gonna fall down. Zarin finds that trade, but I don't think there's gonna be enough time here to find all these kills and the defuse there. And if he found that second kill, maybe, just maybe, would have been a chance. But now with 13 seconds and counting, you can find all the kills you want. Not enough time to find the defuse. Yet again, a successful attack for Baldwin Wallace University.
Yeah, they seem to be the attacking kings at this point. But now it's in the Saints' hands. I think this one's going to go all the way at this point. It's no question that these teams are evenly matched as ever. We're just trading rounds at this point. But if the pace keeps going at this rate, it'll be going in Baldwin Wallace's favor.
Yeah, I mean, one round at a time, and it's just been one lead advantage for Baldwin University here. Saints just cannot get back in the groove of things here now. Going to be them on the attacking side. They're going to straight up rush through mid here. I like this play from them. Can't find any picks off it though. Nice concuss there onto TJ Fish, and it's gonna be Bendy taking down Corrupted, but the trade is there. Zaki picks up Zarin, and nobody's there to answer. But Saints do get onto the B site. The plant's going down, but Bendy just gets a bit too aggressive there. Gets taken down by TJ Fish. Saints now with 2v3 post plant situation.
2v3 post plant. Oh. Wow, beautiful kill by Malov. It's a 2v2 situation now. Bit of turnaround with bomb down. You just gotta play it quickly and smartly, but TJ Fish gonna get the kill. 2 people on site. Malov has their work cut out for them. It's gonna be starting to get the defuse taken down. Now you gotta play ring around the rosy. This is your time to shine. You gotta flex those running away skills, but you can also flex the shooting skills and get a quick, clean kill.
A beautiful clutch there from Malov keeps the Saints in it, and that's a big momentum swing. You could see the final kill here. Nice shots onto TJ Fish as secures Saints their 4th round of the game, and that's definitely one that they're going to be happy about. Now they just need a couple more rounds to close out this map. And on the defense here, what can the Saints cook up? They've had real struggles slowing down the spike and the plant from going down here, but maybe, just maybe this time on this A stack, they can find the right kills.
They're right, they find the right kills, find the right angle. Things could go their way. First blood goes to 10E. Malov trading it out immediately. Gets another one up there. That's absolutely devastating for Wallace University here. They have to be very smart, though, going into this next approach.
Yeah, Malov is on a heater right now. 5 spree. If one more kill comes through, that's going to be kill streaks for our player there. Can we find that kill? Malov right around the corner knows that there's someone there, but he's not able to find it still. The wrap back around. Now Malov might be able to find this shot here. No. 10 East, trying to find something, but in this position, that's not where you want to be. Faction shoots from one end. Mallow gonna go for that swing, is not gonna be able to find it, but still, it's a 2v2 for the Saints. But I think this is Bendy on the flank, a bit of a stick situation, just running into the spawn of Wallace University, and he's able to stay alive, but it gives up the A site completely. The plant should be going down, but I think the Saints can be here in time to contest it.
B10 going for a plant, gets shut down by Bendy.
That's the
Zaki
planter.
last one. Bomb has not been planted yet, but this is the attempt. The bomb goes off, but it's not going to quite be it. Gonna get the kill. They're running around. Zeki gets one. Zeki gets two.
No!
And clutches the round.
That is a tragic defeat for the Saints. That's a round they should win 10 out of 10 times. Ozaki has to get the plant down and kill both of them. I'm not too sure why they waited so long to challenge that plant. If they just went to both people at the same time while the plant's going down, they find that kill. They put themselves on map point. Now they're facing the other situation.
Yeah, this is tense, especially when they are on the attack once again. Sure, it's been favorable on the attack every single time so far, but you can't expect it to go your way every single time. It's all up to the Saints to keep luck in their favor and try and keep this one competitive.
Absolutely, and Saints gonna have to win this round, and if they don't, they're down 2-0 in this series. Would be a quick switch of things. Factions looks for the opening pick, almost gets taken down. Malov pushing through here. Can Malov find the opening pick? No, it's gonna be TJ Fish finding that one and getting out alive. Saints now gonna be in a 3v4 scenario on the attack. They're trying to push this A side. Bendy up forward. Faction finds one, another one for Zaren, and now the Saints have awoken, have a 3v1 situation themselves as the plant's going down.
The last time we saw a 3v1, Zaki somehow clutched it up, so it is a possibility. You can't say never when things have happened. Miracles have happened. Now he's moving over, gets a kill. It's a 1v2. That's much more manageable here. Running around the map. Time is ticking, though. 30 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, and a lot of work to do here for Zaki. 1v2, I think the Saints know they have to win this round. Zaki gonna fake going under, and you can see that gets Faction's attention. Now Zaki has the one-on-one here, but Bendy will be able to win that one out. I believe that was Bendy, as the Saints put themselves at 5-5. Such a close search and destroy map, and it all comes down to this one final round.
But we've seen time and time again, the attacker wins.
Yeah.
And you see a little bit of a role reversal here if you want the Saints to make their stand, if you want them to win it all here right now. This is the time to do so. Now, bomb in hand, it's going to be Wallace's favor. That's Baldwin Wallace's favor. We have to see if they can do it.
Yeah, Saints have not gotten a stop on defense in quite some time, but if there's ever a time to do so, I think now is that time, and they know that for sure. Factions is going to be the sole defender here on this A side, and they're going to go for a bit of a risky flank here up the middle. TJ Fish, though, isn't spawned. Is he able to hear anything? It's going to be actually Corrupted finding the opening pick onto Malov, so the flank doesn't work out too well there for the Saints, but Factions finds a trade back, makes it a 3-on-3 situation, and Factions is going ballistic, finds two. Zaren gets shot in the back, almost picks up a kill there. 2v2 situation now. There is a flank coming in from Bendy, who's in deep enemy territory, but I think they're able to smell this one now. No, I don't think so. Bendy spots one. Can he find the shots? Yes, there it is. 1v2 situation now. 1v1 as TJ Fish finds the kill on 4 HP. 30 seconds and ticking. Let's see how he decides to play this one. Bomb is down, I think. Factions knows that one. TJ Fish just going to be sprinting in here around this corner. This might be the final gunfight of this game, and I think Factions is going to be able to find it, but no! It's going to be Baldwin Wallace University finding the one-on-one clutch as they go up 2-0 in the series.
That's an absolute disaster right there. I mean, 9 out of 10 times you win that, you're waiting, you have the pro, maybe a little Peaker's advantage there, but still, you had the better angle. You missed the first couple shots, but you both did, and unfortunately, Baldwin Wallace University, a dark horse coming into this competition, is now looking to close this one out, potentially 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, Saints have their work cut out for them. Now gonna have to have a reverse sweep to stay at the top of the standings here, but Baldwin University, I mean, they are playing great Call of Duty. Every single clutch situation, it felt like when they didn't have the odds, they just able to find that clutch, and that one, the final one-on-one to take the whole map, and they take it. Now all the momentum is in their favor, and I think it's going to be a bit hard for the Saints, but if anyone's going to come back, it's going to be them.
It's going to be them, and ultimately, I think that it might just go their way. Sure, they haven't had the best run, but you know what they say, failure is the best teacher. So I think maybe after all those losses, they're finally putting in the work, and they're getting that upswing here, and all their hard work's paying off. With all that being said, we're going to throw it right back over to a quick break and be right back with Game 3. After a 3-0 guessing game, we have come up wrong. It might have been 3-0 for Baldwin Wallace here, as we're on control.
And it's going to be the Saints trying to push into A quickly, but that's going to be shut down immediately. Zaki and Tenny pick up 3. Bendy will try and get a tick here. Nice concuss there, picks up a kill. Oh, if he picks the second kill up, would be massive, but won't be able to find that. And it's a rough start for the Saints on the control. Their initial push gets shut down immediately, and they're going to be down a few lives to start off the round.
Yeah, and they're going for that gambit of going A first. That's a tougher site to take. As long as you can get that A site, B is sure to follow. But right now, it's looking impossible to push through. Zarin and Bendy get 2 key kills, though. They might be able to break through. That might be their chance. The respawns are so dang close. They just need to break through, maybe drop a trophy system down.
And the Saints are completely annihilating now. They are finding kill after kill, a 6 streak for the team, as no kills have come out for Baldwin Wallace University. And Saints just keep it rolling, trying to capture this A site. Tenny gonna try and slide in there, but there's one right behind you there. But that's gonna be a nice kill going over against Zarin on the 5 spree, trying to get those kill streaks. J-Fish trying to touch it there, but A site has now been completed by the Saints. Zarin also gonna pick up some kill streaks for himself there, as Saints have looked to completely turn things around on this map 3.
They're turning things around on a dime. I mean, it's do or die for them. They have a minute 30 to try and take this next site, and that's more than enough time. Gets a key pick, gets in on that site, takes 1 out, but will you take the others out? There's 2 eyeing that lane. 10E roaming around, but not going to be roaming it well enough. Bendy gets corrupted. Zaki up there in the top gets spotted out. 10E getting Malov off guard. Now up in this high place, Bendy getting flushed out.
I mean, the fact Bendy is still alive back there is huge for the Saints here. If he finds a nice flank and finds just 1 kill, Saints instantly take control of this one. He's still alive back there, but the rest of his team is kind of failing to get any kills, as Bendy will be shut down. I mean, we said the A side is hard to defend, but the Saints are struggling to get into this B side. However, though, they are up a lot of lives. A lot of things have to go right for Baldwin Wallace University to keep this hold, and Saints will happily take these 1-for-1 trades, as only 7 lives remain for their opponents. This round should be more than surely going in their favor. They don't even need to capture it that much anymore. They get a tick, as it's going to be the last lives remaining here for Baldwin Wallace University. No respawns remaining. It looks like Saints very, very comfortably are going to cruise into a first round win on the attacking side, which is the harder side.
Yeah, that is looking amazing for the Saints. They get the first win, and all you need is 3 here. Maybe they're trying to set up a bit of a reverse sweep situation. Hey, if there's any team to do it, it's this team. Malov getting the round-ending kill cam, and now I think this might be the turning point for the Saints.
Yeah, they had all hands on board in that last round. Everyone contributing to that victory, and now let's see how they can get done on the defensive end. Usually the stronger side in this control game mode. See what kind of a start Baldwin Wallace University get off to, though. No early kills for them, not too much room, as they will be the ones pushing out to the B side, but TJ Fish will fall and Bendy finds corrupted. Yes, a couple kills do get traded back, but Saints having the spawn advantages gonna be here. You could see Marlov in the spawn picking up 1. That's a huge kill for the Saints there. It's gonna slow down the rest of the team from going in, as Malov has 1v2 in enemy spawn. I mean, the rest of the Saints need to move quickly to take out these last 2 members on this site, as Malov has found another kill back there, finally gets taken down. And I'm surprised actually that Baldwin University are able to get so much progression here, even with how much work Malov did on the backside. That's going to be the B side taken here by Baldwin Wallace University, as now all hands on deck are going to be on this A site.
All hands on deck. They get the first point, and now they took the easy way out on that first point.
What?
Can they get the second? Cannot believe Malov got that kill. That was absolutely insane.
And a second, Malov having a performance here in this second round, doing a lot for their team, as the rest of the team has finally found a few kills. They've slowed down the pace of the game, and if they can keep it going at this pace, this round should more than certainly be going their way.
It should indeed, but you never know. This A site is always so fickle to capture with the Saints holding this one down like a hawk. I don't see it going any other way. I mean, Valov, Zaren, and Factions just all getting kills, whittling down that lifeline there, and only a minute 20 left remaining. They have to move quick.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of what Baldwin Wallace University are trying to get done on this attack. They're trying to push through B site and kind of flank around onto that A site, but Zaren has been sitting in this spot for quite some time, as now the spawn trap has loaded up for the Saints. They're finding kills left and right, and Baldwin Wallace University, this looks like a completely different team. They're struggling to even get kills against the Saints. Faction's going to be on a 6 spree, on a 7 spree, working toward those higher tier kill streaks. Haven't seen those in a very, very long time. Bendy going to find one as well, as only 6 lives remain. There goes Factions. The streak ends, but it's going to be Bendy starting a streak of his own, now on a 3 spree, looking to find the 4th. Is he able to find it? Can he find one more there? No, won't be able to find it, but no respawns remaining for Baldwin Wallace University. Means the Saints will be more than certainly taking this second round. Factions picks that one up. No respawn for that player. No respawn for TJ Fish either. Just 2 members remaining, and with time winding down, it's going to be your Saints quickly taking a 2-0 lead in this game mode.
Yeah, and just like the Saints are going to start a reverse sweep going here, be it Wallace is hoping to refer a reverse sweep in this game, but I'm thinking it's unlikely after this performance. I mean, this looks like a totally different team, Theo.
And like, this is the Saints I was expecting to see. The team that's 5-1 that has been annihilating the opposition. Just a bit of a slow start for them today in these first 2 maps, and one-on-one kind of was a big reason to why it's 2-0 instead of 1-1, but there were a lot of rounds played outside of that one-on-one, so just a bit of a rough 2 maps for the Saints. But now you can see they're pushing this A side quickly. They clearly have a game plan that they have been sticking to on this map, and the opponents just haven't found any defense against this. They're going to get an early tick in here, as Baldwin Wallace University need to get something going here. Corrupted going around the corner, picks up 1, but the trade should be coming through. It's all green, in the kill feed. A site going to be secured instantly again for the Saints.
Instant secure, and that's the way to do it. Get the hard stuff out of the way first and then move on to the cleanup duty. Getting right into the spawn though, Wallace University trying to hold on to this site as tough as they can. Trades come out left and right. Overall, I don't know how the Saints are going to deal with this. A big flank and a big kill.
A nice kill there, but every kill on the defensive side is worth a lot more than the kill on the offensive. You kind of need to string kills together if you're attacking Malov. Can't find that player. No, that's a nice hiding spot there from Corrupted. Picks up the kill there. Zaren makes sure that player is dead. Extra couple bullets never hurt. Factions, nice positioning here, picks up that kill as well. Zaren finally does get taken down. Saints kind of struggling to build up any big push here. I think we might need to see a flank maybe come out. Bendy has done that time and time again. You can see he's on the bottom right of the map here. Going to be going for that flank position. 10E in a dangerous position as well. Zaren going to throw out a trophy system onto the site, but 10E, TJ Fish, and Corrupted all find their 1. Saints have slowly been stopped in their tracks.
They've been stopped in their tracks, and now, wow, going up from above, Factions finds 1, can't find the other. 10E getting 1, it's Strids left and right. Wallace University really showing up their defense here. Saints can't quite get a good push in here.
Yeah, I mean, Saints really struggling on this attack, but there is a couple quick kills, and we're seeing a lot of green running towards this B side. Zaki will be the one in this corner, does get a nice gunfight, and no more bullets left in the gun, gets taken out. That's a huge kill for the Saints. Factions now in this position, trying to hold down the flanks, but 10E and TJ Fish coming into the back line. Malov and Factions going to drop, but still the trades come back through for the Saints. Zaren spots one out as well, should be able to find this kill, but no, misses a few important shots here. Does get help from the rest of the team, but in the meantime, Bendy does fall.
Bendy falls down. 30 seconds remaining left on the clock. The Saints want to clean it up right here, right now. The lives are dangerously even. They can't keep trading left and right like this, and that's a good kill there. Double kill. Got to put them back in control and start taking control of this site. Corrupted moving in, getting 1, 2. Buckling his shoe, passing over to Zach. He gets taken. Takes 2 out as well. That's going to be a team wipe. 19 seconds remaining. The Saints just need 1 more third of this site, but it's going to be too hard hard to run straight forward here with 10E already bunkered down on the site. 10 seconds remain, and it looks like B. Wallace is going to take this one.
Anything is possible here. 1 or 2 kills here. 10E finds one, finds a second, gets traded out. Can the Saints get on the point? Yes, they do. Benny gets shot in the back, does get taken down. The trade comes out, though. It's a one-on-one on the side. It's going to be Zaki taking out Zaren to secure his team the round with a quick triple kill at the end there.
Yeah, that was absolute pandemonium on the site there. A triple kill to secure the win. I mean, Zaki always playing a little bit more defensively, just was in full showing there, found the right angle, and brought the team the win.
I mean, that's one round for Baldwin Wallace, but still, they have a lot of work to do here. Let's see what is going to be going on in this next round, as the round is going to start. Saints on the attacking end have been really good so far. Or on the defensive end, sorry, have been good so far, have won their only round on this side. Bendy gonna switch over to the SMG for this round, picks up the opening kill, but a couple kills go back towards Wallace's University's favor, and it looks like 10E is just gonna solo step into this A site. It's gonna draw a lot of attention though from the Saints here, but a nice kill from Zaren crucially gets rid of that danger early, but still, now it's going to be a B push kind of installed here for Baldwin Wallace University. Saints kind of letting this happen, not overcommitting their members as 10E. Gonna find that shot on to Malov. Zaren is in pretty good position here, and Saints completely going to give up this B site. I don't hate this play, as if you take a look at the mini-map, Factions does find a couple, and Bendy sitting in the spawn of the opponents. If he can find a couple kills as well, it's going to stop that push very quickly.
He has a beautiful flank there, finds one. Looking for the second. Zaki freaking out here, gets the flash, gets taken out by a teammate though. And now things are looking absolutely dicey for the Saints. I mean, they're in a good defensive position, but you can definitely tell B. Wallace is starting to shore up their offense here. They're moving as a team, not playing so cautiously as they were last time, not going to get themselves boxed in, but now Zaren and Malov take them out, try and shatter any sense of an approach. Corrupted trying to take something here, trying to make something work for the team. What are you doing there? You saw the enemy, didn't shoot at him. B. Wallace just absolutely doing some weird plays right here, not taking out the obvious enemy that is within your midst. And now Factions taking one out. Zaki and Bendy trading right there. Now Corrupted taking one out as well. 1 minute remaining for B. Wallace to push onto the site.
You can see Saints send maybe a couple too many members to deal with Corrupted, as it looks like B. Wallace might get some entry on this A site, but I think that was their big chance there. Now that the Saints have this position secured and locked down, they should be able to hold on to it. Every single kill matters so much more for the defensive end. We just have not seen Baldwin Wallace University string together 2-3 kills to really shut the Saints down. Malov on 9 HP should have definitely died there, but some missed shots lets him stay alive in 30 seconds and ticking. Nice shots from TJ Fish. Every kill is nice, but they just have not forwarded their position, as Malov finds a nice pick.
Finds a nice pick. 24 seconds remaining for B. Wallace University to keep themselves in this game. And I mean, with how the Saints are positioned right now, I don't see it happening. They're down live, they're down in time, and now they're going to just start making a mad dash for this site, and nothing's going to go their way, as the Saints just have absolute defensive domination, and they take control back into their hands for this game. They take it and the series.
It's a big, big round from the Saints there, as they finally put a map on the board and put themselves in the position for a reverse sweep. One map at a time is how it goes, but with how last hardpoint went, they are going to be thinking about the fact that this is not going to be an easy reverse sweep. Down to 1 in the series, finally getting things on track, but still a lot of things to do.
Yeah, a lot of things to do and not a lot of time left to do it. I mean, you're on that series point. You need to keep winning here. You set yourself up for a reverse sweep situation, and now is the time to execute it. But that is so much pressure on the shoulders of the Saints, but they seem to be able to handle it very well.
Yeah, and obviously we have some absolute veterans on this team. Just a few to mention, Zaren and Bendy, who have been in these kind of scenarios before. They know how doable a comeback is here, and they're going to be the ones telling their team, hey guys, relax, one map at a time. We know how good we are. As long as we play our game, there's not many teams that can stop us.
Not many teams can stop any of the Saints teams, but you gotta keep playing well. You gotta keep giving it your all. You can never underestimate your opponents. I think this is what this game is teaching us here today. But with all that being said, we're going to throw it over to a very quick break and be right back with Game 4. And we are back and better than ever. We're back on hardpoint. The Saints last time got outclassed, but now after winning that last game, they're hot off the heels of a victory. They want to keep things going.
From the look of things, they are keeping things going, to say the least. The first few kills of the map go over to them. Bendy finds one, finds it, he's second. Oh my goodness, the Saints have awoken, and now it's danger levels for Baldwin Wallace University. They're struggling to get kills there, and Let's get taken down. 10E is on this point, looking for the 1-on-1, gets shot in the back by Bendy there. Saints have really turned it up a notch. This is the kind of gameplay we were expecting from them. TJ Fish misses some big shots there, does take down one in the end, but Zarin on this flank picks up one, looks for the second, is able to find it. Saints have started out guns flinging on this first map.
Saints looking like a completely different team here on this hard point. It seems like they've regained their fire, almost full capping that first point. They're looking absolutely amazing going into this one. Now, it looks like Baldwin Wallace University is looking to turn things up a notch here, though. The fire is under their seats here. You can definitely tell they are cleaning things up. They have control of the point, trying to regain composure and get the momentum back in their hands.
Yeah, Factions looked for that swing there. Malov going to be able to find that one, but there's one more player in this pool, and Zaki finds a couple kills there. That's going to give a lot of time over to Baldwin Wallace University, but Saints have pretty good spawns here. Malov going to get taken out, but a couple trades come out in the Saints' favor. Zaki, though, staying glued to this hardpoint, will go down. Saints should get the last 20 seconds here of this garbage time as Baldwin Wallace University are rotating for next.
Rotating for the next one, but the Saints still racking up that final little bit of time, taking themselves into lead, and Malov getting those key picks.
That was a nice shot there from Malov to pick that one off. Definitely a hard angle there. Corrupted, gonna go a bit too aggressive, does get taken down by Factions. Gonna be Saints yet again getting control of the hardpoint, even after picking up last hardpoint's garbage time. As Baldwin Wallace University struggling to find anything to go their way. Bendy and Factions finding a couple kills there. Malov almost picks up one more. Corrupted will be the one to stop that spree. But the rest of the Saints all on killing streaks. Can they keep that up? Corrupted gets taken down. Saren gets traded out, but there's another pick. Malov picks that one up. It's going to be a clean ace for the Saints. A lot more time going on the hard point as they're starting to blow up this lead.
They are absolutely exploding into the lead here. I mean, this is a complete turnaround of the last hardpoint game. I mean, Baldwin and Wallace just absolutely trounced the Saints, but now they're doing the same to them. Now, with 9 seconds remaining on this last hardpoint, the Saints are doing 3 times as better, roughly, maybe even 4 times as better as Baldwin Wallace.
Yeah, and there's going to be a nice kill here from Factions. Now 1 kill away from a kill streak, which would be massive for the Saints. Last time they had one of those, a double kill came through very easily. Malov finds one, Zarin falls, but Bendy is able to find a couple of kills there, and everyone falls down. It's only Factions left alive. He plays patiently to get that kill streak. A great play here from Factions, as now in the open area, Baldwin Wallace University going to be in a lot of trouble, but even in this enclosed area, Saints are finding all the picks. Bendy going for a very aggressive swing there with the SMG, but still, the Saints have been on this hardpoint the entire time, and they're about to be 100 points ahead of their opponents.
About to break that 100-point victory line here, and they're just continuing to dominate. And somehow the Saints are even doing better than Baldwin Wallace did on the time they lost to them. It's just an absolute role reversal here. The Saints just going absolutely nutty, almost getting that crazy slide kill.
Yeah, but Zaki finds a couple, and it's going to be the first one on this hardpoint. Zarin looks away at the worst time and will be taken down by Zaki. Unfortunate timing for Zarin. There's Malov. Going to be the first one to walk in. Looks like Baldwin University have finally gotten something to go their way. They get some nice seconds on this hardpoint, but Saints gonna look for the retake. Zarin finds one Faction, just gonna lay down here, wait for an enemy to push, as the time is gonna keep ticking. Hardpoint in the favor of the Saints. Faction should be able to find one. There's gonna be one on the flip side here. Corrupted gonna be the one going for the swing, picks up Factions. It's gonna be the last few seconds going over to Baldwin Wallace University. Saints though still have a huge advantage.
Major advantage here. They're looking to keep this ball rolling, take this all the way to game 5, maybe even get a reverse sweep going here. Malov though getting hit or taking a grenade over to Faction.
Yeah, and the retake from the Saints here is flawless. 3-4-0, as this is the Saints we wanted to see the entire time. They finally awoken and come out of their slumber, and they're just finding every single kill on the map. Factions and Bendy do fall down, but the trades are still coming strong from the Saints. They have the good spawns as well. 10E gonna get taken down. Malov just sitting inside of this point, staying alive. That flashbang might catch a couple members. Let's see if the Saints can capitalize off of that one. Corrupted is going to be sitting on that side. 10E going to find a one-on-one kill. It's going to be the last few seconds here. Going over to Baldwin, Wallace University, but Saints going to be very content with how that hardpoint ended.
Going to be very happy. They're still lying in wait for more kills and just getting a little bit of that scrap time here. Now the rest of the Saints already rotating over to where that next site's going to be. It spawned right near Baldwin Wallace, but no, that's going to count for all too much. The Saints are already on the prowl.
Bendy finds one, switches over to the AR. He's not able to find a second, but is in a very good position to give the Saints the good. Spawns Malov, gets onto the site, gets a double kill. Only TJ Fish left alive. The comms should definitely come out to where that player was, and it's behind. So Saints gonna have full control of the site again. TJ Fish gonna fake a jump there, gets concussed as Zarin looks away at the wrong time again. Has the right idea, but just cannot execute. Bendy, though, on the other side is executing beautifully as Malov finds a couple of big kills. Saints now at 200 put themselves in a very, very good position to close out the map soon.
Very good position to close this one out, and I mean, how else could you deal with this if you're Baldwin Wallace? The Saints have every angle covered, and they always have somebody roaming around going for these crazy kills. I mean, get 2 nice kills there to try and flip it over, but one good long hold from the Saints on the next point will spell doom for Baldwin Wallace.
25 points is the Saints' golden number here. Baldwin University going to be the first one to touch this point, but a couple kills. Quickly go over to Saints. Factions knows exactly where that member is going to be as Saints get on the site. 20 seconds away from taking the map, and Baldwin Wallace University just cannot get anywhere near this point. It's all green in the kill feed, and 10 more seconds left. The kill streaks are coming out. No kills found by Baldwin Wallace University. Malov gonna find one more there. Factions does fall down, but Malov and Zarin doing a great job of holding on all the attacks, and just like that, we are going to be going to an all-decisive Game 5.
I think that was the quickest game we've had all evening. They were doing absolutely amazing. I mean, look, they're frozen in shock at how amazing that last game was. But nonetheless, now we are going to be going over to a Game 5. And I don't think anybody expected this. Maybe I subconsciously did. In the beginning, during our interview, I said 3-0, 3-2, 3-2.
I heard that.
So maybe we are going to see the 3-2. Well, we will see a 3-2 either way.
We will see a 3-2.
But hopefully it will be going in the Saints' favor after they've worked so hard to get here, set up the reverse sweep. It's all in their hands now.
Yeah, it's all in their hands, and they have all the momentum, but it is going to be search and destroy. They have lost this game before, but from the look of things, I mean, they're just annihilating kill-wise their opponents, so I think they definitely have the upper hand heading to this one.
Exactly. With all that being said, we're going to throw it over to a very quick break, and we'll be right back with Game 5. This is it, everybody. Baldwin Wallace University v. St. Clair College Academy. This is the game for all the money. Game 5. This is where the winners and losers are decided.
And we haven't seen this map so far in the series. Bendy gonna find one, won't be able to find a second. It's a good start for Baldwin Wallace University, but it's a 2-for-2 now after Malov finds that kill. Bomb has been picked up and is being planted on the A site. I believe. No, the plant's not going down just yet, so Saints gonna have a bit of time to play the retake. Factions is awaiting that plant to go through, though. Wants to hear that sound cue, and there it's gonna be. I think Factions able to spot the player under the bus. That's gonna be a 2-for-1, a 2v1 situation. Now Zaki trying to push on the flank, but does not know there's two players here. Finds one, won't be able to find the second. Your Saints take a quick advantage and win the first round.
That's what you want to see if you're a Saints fan. You want to get right back into the swing of things and continue this absurdly dominant momentum. I mean, you were down for so long, down 2 games. It just seems like on a dime, on a coin flip, now they are back into the swing of things. But let's see if that energy keeps up on the attack. That's the thing about S&D. Your momentum's cut to a grinding halt every single round.
Yeah, now it's going to be Saints on the attack. They were really good on attack on the last S&D. Zaki, that's a door there, buddy. Oh, he has the nade cooked up. Lands right in front of TJ Fish there. Bendy, though, going to be quick to push in. Maybe a little bit too quick there. Does fall down immediately, but Malov yet again finds the trade onto Zaki. Makes it a 3v2 scenario. Saints have the bomb, and they could look to plant it on this B site. It's going to be Malov going for that swing, but Factions is going to fall down. Saints have a 2v3 now, and they're being pressured from all sides.
Pressured from all sides, corrupted. Don't walk through those doors, buddy. A gun is awaiting you. They don't know how to approach you, but the Saints can't quite plant the bomb. It's quite safe enough. He sees the tip of the gun. He pushes in, and he gets the kill. That's disastrous for the Saints. It's all down to Malov to win the 1v2.
I mean, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Malov. 4-0 so far to start off the map, and has been finding kills left and right, but needs to get this plant down to the next 30 seconds, and it is going to go for it. And I don't think Baldwin Wallace have any ideas going down. That's a good start to the round for Malov. And if these next 2 kills get picked up by Malov, by the way, that's a kill streak right there. That could swing the entire map very quickly for the side of the Saints. If Malov can find the opening pick, though, would be huge. Isn't able to find it. The defuse is coming through, so needs to find the site. Will find it. Gets the 1 kill. Gets the second, but the defuse came through, so Malov won't be able to find the clutch, but gets the kill streaks, and the rounds are tied up at 1 apiece.
Damn, I thought that was a clip
That was
for the
close.
century. That was the last second turn around the corner. Almost made it all the way. Unfortunately, though, that's going to go into Baldwin Wallace's way. But that's what you want to see if the Saints. You keep it close. You keep that momentum and the morale high.
And a kill streak in a game like Search and Destroy, I mean, if you can find one kill, could swing the entire round in your favor. But it's going to be Saints on the defense. It's going to be a full-on A push here from Baldwin Wallace University. Yet again, Bendy, though, going to find the opening pick. Almost finds a second, but it's going to get pushed out by the rest of the team. But Zaren is there to find one more. 2-for-1 trade for the Saints. A great start to this defensive round. The plant is going down, however, so Saints need to rotate over quickly.
Rotate over quickly. They have the person advantage, but do they have the gun advantage? They need to try and break through this defensive garage here.
Yeah, they're all sitting in the back here. Factions trying to find one. Saints have a good amount of time to work with, and I think they know that both players are hiding in here, but it's still going to be hard to find the push. Tenny can see the bomb from under that van, and the defuse was coming through there for a second. Saints need to move quickly, though. Tenny gonna go for the swing here. Finds the bomb diffuser and finds a second. Gonna be one-on-one. Zaren won't win that one. Baldwin University stuck in that corner 2v3. Come out of there swinging and come out with the lead in the Search and Destroy.
Yeah, it seems like Baldwin Wallace love this S&D, and they're getting their momentum back here, stretching themselves in the lead. And 10E hasn't been feeling themselves the last few games, but it seems like that mojo is coming back to bite the Saints.
Yeah, 10E making a big play there, and that's a nice win for the side of Baldwin Wallace University. Puts them in the lead. Now Saints on their attacking round kind of need to find this round. They've really been struggling in finding the lead in these Search and Destroy game modes and holding on to it, as Baldwin have been playing really good in these Search and Destroy game modes. They've been finding the big clutches that lead to victories, but it looks like Saints have full control of this A site. They should be able to get the plant down quickly, as it's going to be Baldwin trying to retreat quickly. Factions finds 110, he finds the trade. Zaren finds a second here as Saints looking to stay alive. Plant is down, smoke is down on the site, which will allow Bendy to just escape out of there unharmed. And with 35 seconds to take, I think Saints are in a prime position to take this round.
Primed and ready to fire away. Wow.
Oh my God.
Almost couldn't keep up the reticle, but they got it. They got that final kill. And wow, that was a little too close for comfort there.
Yeah, Bendy won't be too happy with that one, but gets the kill. Zaren finds the last one. All that matters at the end of the day is you win the round, and they do exactly that. Tied up at 2 apiece. We've been here before, and hopefully we won't be here again. Saints looking to take the lead and trying to run away with this one.
Yeah, these teams, for as different as they are in gameplay styles and how far away they are in terms of league score currently, these teams are as evenly matched as you can make it. They both had their time to shine, and now it's time to see who really is the best.
Yeah, it's going to be a B push coming out from the side of Baldwin Wallace University, and they will look to quickly get this plant down, but almost a nice pick there from Malov. But still, Bendy does pick one up. Still, the plant did go down. Now 40 seconds for the Saints to pick things up and find the defuse. And every time we've seen this situation, Baldwin Wallace have just been on the upper end of these clutch 1v1, 1v2 situations, as now it's going to be a 2v2 situation. Factions awaiting someone to walk up there, but reloads at just the wrong time. Zaren's going to be able to fall. Factions now looking for the 1v2. Is not going to be able to find it. It's going to be Baldwin Wallace University again playing the post plan perfectly and taking the lead yet again.
Feeling a little bit of deja vu. The last game was very similar. The Saints kept it even, and all it took was Baldwin Wallace to get 1-2 rounds in a row over them, and that's what flipped the pace in their favor. And now the Saints, the writing's on the wall. They need to try and get a significant lead on them now.
Absolutely, they need to play good Call of Duty, but they've been playing relatively good. I just have to give credit where credit's due. Baldwin Wallace University have really come out to play for a 2-4 team. I mean, they are putting on a hell of a performance for themselves. And either way, they're going to be happy with how the series went. But Saints will be unhappy if they drop this one. Looking to get into this A site. Have not advanced too quickly. Bendy has to stay low there, duck under that cover, and it's gonna be Factions picking up the first kill onto Corrupted. That gives Saints a nice boost of momentum, and they decide they need this round badly. They use that kill streak to kind of secure it, but Bendy getting a bit too aggressive with the bomb will go down, gives the Saints still a 3v2 advantage.
Still 3v2, but you spend a kill streak. If you can't win this round, it's not going to be looking good. It's a 1v3 situation. The Redding's going to be right in front of them here. Factions has the bomb, needs to get the plant in, needs to get it soon. It's all down to Zaki. We've seen Zaki win these SCDs in absolutely crazy ways before. Can he find the kill? He does not, and that's going to be Saints getting a much-needed win.
And they invested that kill streak and won the round. A very, very confident round from the Saints, making sure to put their stamp on that one. They tied up at 3 apiece, but if you're a Saints fan, you definitely want to see them go up for chains. They've been chasing and chasing, it feels like, for all of the time in S&D in both of the games, just struggling. After winning the first round, that was kind of their only lead of the match. If they can win this round here and maybe take a 2-round advantage, they'll be feeling very good about themselves.
Exactly, that's what they're all hoping for here. But I have a feeling Baldwin Wallace isn't going to take this lying down. They're anchored, they're ready, and they're raring to go. Smoke goes out, running through the smoke.
Risky.
Bendy doing an absolute gambit play.
Oh, this is huge.
Trying to go for the runaround. If he can find the bomb, he gets it. One. Can he get
Oh,
the second?
Bendy.
He's missing a little bit, but don't worry, Malov's on the cleanup crew. And there's one left on Baldwin Wallace. And that's going to be the Saints taking the lead.
I mean, you could see how much pressure's on these rounds. Bendy found the opening kill, struggling to track down the second, but thankfully Malov is there, who's 10-3 on this map. Just an insane performance from Malov to kind of put the team on the back, as now it's 4-3 for the Saints. We wanted to see them take that lead, and we have got it here. Corrupted 0-7 on this map. Definitely not a good map for them, as in the most important series of S&D they've probably had in a while, they are just struggling severely, as Bendy is going to find the opening pick. Saints have got the ball rolling here. Tenny lives on 1 hit point. That would have been a nice kill for the Saints, but still, they get the plant down in a 4v3 situation.
4v3, everybody's up, bomb is down. If they just play this right, they can run out the clock and guarantee themselves near the series point at this time. Corrupted is pushing in, throwing in a bunch of ordnance, trying to break through around the corner. A lot of movement here, gets the kill. Corrupted gonna be moving in on through, needs to try and clean up for this team. Corrupted starting to defuse it. No one's really quite there to stop it, but don't worry, Factions has it covered.
And there is there, and picking up TJ Fish. It's going to be all up to Corrupted, who had 0 kills before this round, now has gotten 3 in this round, but the defuse needs to be there, and it's a beautiful play to play the 1v1. Wait around the corner until there's not enough time to kill you and defuse the spike. Factions finds the final kill here, and it's going to be the Saints taking a 5-3 lead, trying to close out the series right here.
Trying to close out the series and get the match point. It's all on the line here. One more round, and the Saints will put themselves into a reverse sweep victory. And after such a long and hard series, that's all you could want and more. But let's see. I have a feeling Baldwin Wallace is not going to take this one down. They are going to move on through, cruise on through as fast as they can. That Rival 9, though, chunks them down. Going to have to back out all those grenades. Make it such a precarious situation. A huge flank on the hands of the Saints. I mean, they got them surrounded, but the bomb is going to start to be planted by B. Wallace. It's all going to be in St. Clair's hands from here on out.
It's going to be Zern and Bendy on the flank, but Corrupted is able to slow that one down very, very easily. Now it's going to be a 3v4 for the Saints on the retake. I mean, this is looking very rough for the Saints. Factions does pick up a nice kill there. Makes it a 3-on-3, doesn't get traded out as Saints might give themselves a chance. Bendy jumps over and finds one. Now the Saints have the numbers advantage. TJ Fish will pick up one themselves, but gets shot in the back. Malov should be more than certainly be able to pick up the skill. 2v1 scenario for the Saints. 10, he finds that one. 1-on-1 in 14 seconds. I mean, I don't think there's enough time left for this one. Malov is waiting for the push to come through, and there it is. Quick round over to Baldwin Wallace. Saints now on the attack. Need to close it out right here.
Saints on the attack and need to close it out here. The attacking side has always been favorable so far on this map, and every time in S&D it seems. But now is the time to act. The Saints on series point, match point, every point they need is right here, right now. And I don't know if they are going to do it this time. I believe, but it's so much pressure here. You have to try and battle the nerves as you're battling your opponent.
Yep, and the push will be onto the B site. That's going to be their preferred push here, but the opening pick goes over to TJ Fish. Bendy is going to be the first to fall. That is not what you want to see if you're on the side of the Saints. You're kind of a leader falling down first, but Zaki does get traded out. Nice shots there from Factions as the Saints look to get this plant down, but Corrupted is on the flank position. 10E picks up Zaren and is able to stay alive. That's a huge one-on-one play here. Now Saints kind of stuck in this middle 2v3 scenario. It's looking pretty grim for them here.
It's looking grim as it can get, but now they tie it up 2v2. Hope is back in their hands. Can they get the kill? It is not. 10E. It's a 1v2 situation for the Saints. It's looking very dire. If he can get this kill, maybe he can get some hope back in his hands. He's going to go running around with his Renee. He needs to get the kill. Gets it, and now get the reload. It's a 1v1. Bomb is out of your hands. 30 seconds left on the clock. Can you do it? You're Malov. You've had the time, you've had the pressure, and now it's time to perform. You gotta try and secure this bomb as fast as you can and get this one down and planted. It's gonna be A site being protected out by 10E, but now the round's not ending just yet. It's gonna be an absolute nail biter.
Yeah, Malov gonna get into that power position as we've seen players there time again. That bomb you can see from that corridor as 10E is looking desperately for the opponent. He's able to find it. Both players know exactly where one another is. 10E gonna find a couple shots there as Malov trying to stay alive here with the time ticking. He doesn't guess right, but pulls out the flashbang and is able to find the kill. Malov with a one-on-one clutch to close out the series and to give the Saints a reverse sweep.
Absolute masterclass from Malov. That was an absolute stressor right there. Gets the flash, secures the kill. You always got to remember, you got more tools in your pocket than just a rifle, and that's an absolute good use of a flash.
I mean, Malov putting the team on their back, 14 and 5. What a performance as our Saints Academy team pull off the reverse sweep. They move to 6-1 on the season. They're going to be feeling good about this one.
You got to be feeling good, but I feel like they're feeling a little bit anxious as well. They were not expecting that to go all the way to Game 5. They were hoping for a nice, easy, clean 3-0. But no, you can never underestimate your opponents, and you can never just depend on the league scoring to judge them for that.
Yeah, I mean, Baldwin played an amazing series tonight. They have to keep their heads high against probably one of the best teams in the league, the Saints. They got a 2-0 lead. Yes, they did get reverse swept. Didn't have enough to close it out, but even taking a couple maps off such a strong opponent, it was a great showing from them today.
It was a great showing for them, but it was also a great show right here with you, Theo. Thank you for joining me on the desk, and thank you to the people in the back making the magic happen. That's going to be Gabriel and Ari on the Observer, and Gabriel doing the directing, audio, all that other stuff. And thank you for joining us right here to watch this beautiful game. And once again, thank you to our sponsors, Alienware, Tim Hortons, Subway, St. Clair SRC, and the St. Clair College Alumni Association. That's all we have for today, folks. But make sure to join us this weekend for TXP if you want more COD action. With all that being said, we'll see you next time. Have a good night.